These scanners can be complex and confusing. I get it, and I'm here to bridge the gap on that. So we're looking at TOPDON's flash sale on their most loved models here. The 500, 600, the 900 Lite, the Top Scan, and also the AD Pro. And I'll put a link down below, that way you can find which one's right for you. But they're all going to cover your things like your engine, your trans, your ABS, as well as your SRS. So the hot service is one big distinction between these. So they're all going to cover your things like your oil, your throttle, your steering, your ABS, parking brake, and your battery. So that'll check, those codes, reset codes, and so forth. But when it comes down to it, if you have a diesel model or you want some additional options like the internet, the 600 is where you want to go to, because it's going to give you that DPF resets, the injector coding, and the ABS bleeding. So now you move into the 900, you're going to get 8 of those hot resets, but now you pick up the Bluetooth direction as well as the bi-directional. So both of these here, the 500, 600, they both carry the 5-inch touchscreen, or you can use the keypad with that. They both have lifetime free updates. They've got a shockproof case on all of them with a hard plastic. Hey, but they can all print your reports, live stream, data reports. They can print, send that to the shop and so forth. So they're ideal when it comes to that. But the diesel, the extra injector coating, as well as the internet, that's where these right here pick up the difference between the 500 and the 600. So if you need internet and you want the diesel, the 600 is probably the way to go for you. But hey, if you need more, that's where you pick up the AD900, and that's what's going to give you the bi-directional unit, the Bluetooth unit, so that way you can plug your little dongle in here, walk around the vehicle 33 feet, do your diagnostics real time, as far as communicating to and from the vehicle. So that's where it's going to give you the advantage of the 900. But some other things for the customer's purpose, you got the HDMI connection, that way you can connect to an external monitor with it. You can feed this with the hard cable or a USB option. So that's where you're going to pick up some additional. But hey, this right here does not have the free lifetime update. So it's covering 2 years at no cost. But on the 3rd year, now you're picking up the $120 cost on that, the renewal on that. So the 500, 600, and the 900, they all have their advantages. But hey, if you don't need a screen, the Top Scan's the way to go. It's bi-directional, and don't let this bad boy fool you with being a small box there. So you get the app on your phone. This right here is a nice unit here, and it's a lot less expensive there. So this right here, hopefully it helps you understand the basic difference between the 5 and the 600. Now the 900, that's where you're going to pick up an additional battery life with that. You got your onboard screenshot with it. You've got additional options like the 8-inch touchscreen. It's the Android 11, so it's a little bit faster with that. Hey, you pick up the prop here, or you can hang it. So when it comes down to it, it's just a matter of which one's right for you. So if you're looking just to do the basic functions, hit your little reset, clear your codes, communicate back and forth, the 500 is the way to go. Now, if you want to pick up the diesel as well as the internet option, that's where you want the 600. But if you want to pick up more, that's where the 900 is going to come into play with a bi-directional. But hey, if you need with the 31 resets, hey, now you're looking at the AD Pro. So hopefully in a nutshell, this clears up some of the confusion with it. Maybe a little bit more than clear than mud. Hey, but I'll put a link down below. That way you can choose which one's right for you out of these options here. But just don't miss the flash sale. The AD series is a very user-friendly model here.